What if a nuclear war broke out tomorrow? The idea alone sends shivers down the spine. It's a scenario humanity has feared for decades, yet imagining the full scale of devastation reveals just how fragile life on Earth really is. Nuclear weapons are unlike any other tool of destruction. One bomb can wipe out an entire city, and a global exchange could threaten civilization itself. The first, immediate impact would be catastrophic destruction in targeted cities. In seconds, skyscrapers would collapse, homes would vanish, and millions of people would die instantly from the intense heat and blast pressure. The sky would flash bright white, and the shockwaves would shatter windows miles away. Entire urban landscapes could be reduced to ash within moments. Emergency services would be overwhelmed, and the infrastructure necessary for survival, electricity, water, hospitals, would be obliterated. But the devastation wouldn't stop there. A nuclear war would trigger massive radiation exposure, affecting millions more beyond the initial blast zones. Radiation sickness, which causes nausea, hair loss, internal bleeding, and death, would spread across countries. Contaminated water and soil would make farming impossible, threatening food security on a global scale. Cities untouched by direct strikes could still become uninhabitable due to radioactive fallout drifting with the wind. Then comes a phenomenon known as nuclear winter. Even a limited nuclear exchange would send massive amounts of smoke and soot into the atmosphere, blocking sunlight for months or even years. Temperatures would drop drastically, crops would fail, and famine could affect billions worldwide. The environmental consequences would be catastrophic, ecosystems would collapse, oceans could be contaminated, and species extinction rates could skyrocket. The Earth would become a colder, darker, and more hostile place almost overnight. The global economy would also collapse. Stock markets would crash, trade routes would be disrupted, and essential supplies like food, medicine, and fuel would become scarce. Governments might struggle to maintain order, leading to mass panic, looting, and social unrest. Modern society, with its delicate interdependence, could unravel in weeks, leaving millions struggling to survive. On a personal level, psychological trauma would affect everyone, not just survivors of direct strikes. Anxiety, grief, and fear would dominate human consciousness. Communities would fracture, and people would struggle to cope with the enormity of loss. Children would grow up in a world shadowed by constant danger, and entire generations might be shaped by the trauma of the event. Even technology and communication would fail. Satellites could be destroyed, electromagnetic pulses, EMPs, could disable electronics, and the internet might vanish for months or longer. Modern conveniences, from transportation to medicine, would be severely limited. Humanity would be forced to return to more basic, pre-industrial ways of survival, scavenging what remains from a world in chaos. Interestingly, some scientists warn about long-term effects on the planet itself. Beyond the nuclear winter, radiation could alter ecosystems permanently. Soil contamination could render large areas unusable for decades. Genetic mutations in surviving humans, animals, and plants could occur, potentially reshaping life for generations to come. Even the moon's reflective visibility might help track radioactive clouds in the aftermath, reminding survivors of how connected Earth is to its celestial companion. Nuclear war is not just a physical threat, it is also existential. A global-scale exchange could reduce human population drastically and erase cultural, historical, and scientific achievements in a matter of hours. Cities like New York, Tokyo, or Moscow could vanish, along with libraries, art, and technological infrastructure that took centuries to build. Humanity's ability to recover would depend on coordination, resources, and sheer luck. In the end, a nuclear war would be a catastrophe unlike any other. It is a chilling reminder of the destructive power humanity wields and the fragile nature of civilization. The skies might clear after years, but the scars, both environmental and psychological, would last for generations. Life on Earth would continue, but it would be forever changed. Survivors would inherit a planet marked by devastation, scarcity, and uncertainty.